The Paleo diet, short for Paleolithic diet, is a dietary plan that aims to mimic the eating habits of our ancient ancestors who lived during the Paleolithic era, which lasted from about 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. The fundamental principle behind the Paleo diet is to eat in a way that our hunter-gatherer ancestors might have, before the advent of agriculture and modern food processing. Here are the key principles of the Paleo diet. Emphasis on whole foods. The Paleo diet encourages the consumption of whole, unprocessed foods. This includes lean meats, fish, poultry, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and natural oils such as olive and coconut oil. Exclusion of processed foods. Foods that were not available to our ancestors are generally avoided. This includes processed foods, refined sugars, grains, such as wheat, oats, and rice, legumes, like beans and lentils, dairy products, and most forms of alcohol. Lean protein. Lean sources of protein are a central component of the Paleo diet. This includes meat from grass-fed or pasture-raised animals, as well as fish and seafood. Healthy fats. The diet includes sources of healthy fats, such as avocados, nuts, seeds, and natural oils. Saturated fats from animal sources are also allowed. Fruits and vegetables. A variety of colorful fruits and vegetables are encouraged for the nutritional value and fiber content. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds provide healthy fats, protein, and essential nutrients. They are often incorporated into the diet in moderation. No grains or legumes. Grains and legumes, including wheat, rice, corn, and beans, are avoided because they were not commonly consumed during the Paleolithic era. No dairy. Dairy products, including milk, cheese, and yogurt, are typically excluded from the diet due to the belief that early humans did not consume them. No processed sugar. Refined sugars, such as table sugar and high fructose corn syrup, are not allowed. Sweeteners like honey and maple syrup are used sparingly. No processed and artificial ingredients. Processed foods, additives, and artificial ingredients are discouraged. Advocates of the Paleo diet argue that it promotes weight loss, better blood sugar control, and improved overall health by eliminating processed foods and focusing on whole, nutrient-dense options. However, it's important to note that the Paleo diet has been the subject of debate among nutrition experts. Critics point out that it may be too restrictive and lacking in certain essential nutrients, such as calcium and vitamin D due to the exclusion of dairy. The Paleo diet, like many dietary plans, has both its proponents and critics. Here are some of the pros and cons associated with the Paleo diet. Emphasis on whole foods. The Paleo diet encourages the consumption of whole, unprocessed foods, which can lead to a reduction in the intake of highly processed and unhealthy foods. Weight loss. Some people find that the Paleo diet helps them lose weight because it restricts high-calorie, low-nutrient processed foods. The emphasis on protein and fiber-rich foods can also promote satiety. Improved blood sugar control. By eliminating refined sugars and processed carbohydrates, the Paleo diet may help stabilize blood sugar levels, making it beneficial for individuals with diabetes or those at risk of developing diabetes. Increased nutrient density. The diet encourages the consumption of nutrient-dense foods like fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and nuts, which can provide essential vitamins and minerals. Higher protein intake. The Paleo diet typically provides a higher intake of protein, which can support muscle health and promote a feeling of fullness. Cons. Restrictive. The Paleo diet is highly restrictive and eliminates entire food groups, including grains, legumes, and dairy. This can make it challenging for some people to follow long-term. Limited calcium and vitamin D. The exclusion of dairy can lead to lower calcium and vitamin D intake, which are important for bone health. This deficiency may require supplementation. Expense. Eating grass-fed meats, wild-caught fish, and organic produce can be costly, making the Paleo diet less affordable for some individuals. Lack of long-term research. Long-term studies on the health effects of the Paleo diet are limited, so its safety and effectiveness over extended periods remain uncertain. Social challenges. Following the Paleo diet can be challenging in social situations or when dining out, as it may require modifications to typical meals. Potential nutrient gaps. The strict avoidance of grains and legumes may result in lower fiber intake, and the diet may lack certain nutrients typically found in these food groups, such as folate and B vitamins. It's essential to remember that individual responses to diets can vary, and what works well for one person may not work for another. Before starting any diet, It's advisable to consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian to ensure it aligns with your specific health goals and needs. Additionally, many health experts recommend a balanced and flexible approach. Thanks for watching.